listening to Radio Romania International.
Focus on Romania. This is Radio Romania International, broadcasting from Bucharest. Traveler's Guide.
Welcome to Traveler's Guide. I'm Cristina Mateescu. Today we travel to central Romania, more precisely to Brasov County. This is the perfect place for both agro-tourism and for an active holiday, in which one can go hiking or practice mountain sports. Any trip in the area starts with the county's capital Brasov, a beautiful city known for its medieval architecture and the many cultural events it plays host to. Ionuț Gliga, the executive director of the Tourist Promotion and Development Association in Brasov, has told us that Brasov is the perfect place for active tourism, and many people go there to practice winter sports, go hiking, mountain climbing, cycling and horseback riding. Also, Brasov is known as a business destination, but also as the right place for shopping, cultural and historical tourism. Ionuț Gliga.
Those who want to visit Brasov County can choose a hotel or a guest house in the city of Brasov, and depending on what they're interested in, from there they can go visit all the interesting places in the county. For instance, they can choose the resorts in the Prahova Valley, Predeal, Azuga, Bușteni, Sinaia. Also, they can visit the famous Peleș Castle, the wine cellars, and go up the mountain by cable car. A trip to the villages of Bran and Baciu is also worth taking. They can take a tour of the Bran Castle or engage in agro or eco-tourist activities. Other beautiful places in the county are Șirnea, the first tourist village in Romania, as well as Rupe and the medieval city of Sighișoara. The Bunești commune is already famous for its traditional villages, Viscri, Criș and Mesherdorf.
Brasov is a very old city. It was first mentioned in official documents in 1235, as Ionuț Gliga told us.
Brasov is a multicultural city. Ethnic Romanians, Hungarians and Saxons have lived here together for centuries. There are many places that can be visited, starting with the Black Church, which is the city's main tourist attraction. We also recommend St. Nicholas Church in Șchei Brașovului and the Museum of the First Romanian School. The oldest church in the county, St. Bartholomew, is also open to the public. Worth visiting are the gates of the city: Catherine Gate, Șchei Gate, the White Tower, the Black Tower, the Jewish Synagogue. Also, a stroll along the Rope Road should not be missed, as it is the narrowest road in Romania and one of the narrowest in Europe. Also nice is hiking to Poiana Brasov along the old route, or going up Mount Tâmpa by cable car. There are also many spa resorts and centres, as well as lots of museums and cultural events.
Ionuț Gliga says that he has interacted with many individual tourists, but has also stayed in touch with many journalists and representatives of media outlets, as well as other personalities from around the world who have visited the city. All of them have said that the city was way beyond their expectations. It's a place full of charm, dynamism, a green city, which, although rather unknown to them, made a strong impression on them and made them want to come back. They were also impressed with the traditional crafts still preserved in the area. Ionuț Gliga again.
There are places in the city, especially in the towers of the ancient citadel, where there are many interesting things that visitors can see. Tourists can watch at work Ioan Prădescu Croitor, a craftsman who also tells very nice stories about people's interactions with wood. There is also an association of traditional and contemporary artists, which gathers genuine craftspeople. Tourists can see how a traditional doll is being manufactured, dressed in traditional costumes, how spoons are sculpted or painted, as well as glass painting demonstrations or traditional egg painting. Moreover, There are many famous artists in Brasov County who either manufacture ceramics or textile. Customs have been passed down from one generation to another in many of the county's rural areas. Also, those interested in souvenirs can get them from the small specialized shops in the county's communes.
Râșnov is a tourist town located 17 kilometers from Brasov. Constantin Unguranu, the president of the Rozenau Râșnov Tourist Promotion Association, who also owns a guest house in the area, told us that the number of tourists has been growing by the year. Thanks to the beautiful places they can visit there, the high quality of the tourist services provided, and the many cultural and sporting events organized on a regular basis.
La Râșnov nu există sezon. La Râșnov există evenimente pe tot.
We cannot talk about the tourist season in Râșnov because there are events held all year round. Râșnov is beautiful no matter the season. In winter, people come to practice winter sports, and in summer, the town hosts sporting and cultural events every weekend. Then there is nature and history, also beautifully represented here. Most of our guests are foreign. There are many things tourists can visit here, starting with the fortress itself of the 14th century evangelical church, the oldest Orthodox stone church in southeastern Europe. Another place worth visiting is Valea Cetății Cave. And, of course, we should not forget about the many cultural events hosted by Râșnov on a regular basis.
This has been Traveller's Guide, a feature you can visit on rri.ro and on Facebook.